This is no normal lab. I thought it was four separate, but it's not. It's all together. It's one giant structure. And this is where the rest of their people were. The scientists, the researchers from Hub 01. Some soldiers remain here, like this one. They've already changed, their bones animated by that substance, a black goo that permeates everything. It's almost as big as a city. It stretches on and on. There is so much that I can gain from a place like this. But there are dangers too. I will need to be careful, lest my bones end up walking these halls without me in control.
Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Dusk's Tale, where we are going to start off catching our breath. And then we're going to get out of this area here. We do have some skitterbots that are eager to get to us, and what I think is a bionic vault. Yes, it is. We're going to be leaving that behind for now and trying to find our way back up. Now, I believe we do have a way up, and it's going to be a little bit of a walk for us to be able to get there. The reason why we're wanting to go back up a level is so that we can drop off some of our equipment that we've been gathering while we've been here. And we have a fair amount of that equipment. So there is a staircase up that we can see just over here. So we're going to see if we can make our way to that. And it looks like, yeah, that's a relatively straightforward path for us to follow. So let's try and do that without encountering too much trouble. And so, I think, just like that, we'll be able to make our way back up, and sure enough, we can. So from here, we want to try and find our way to the nearest railway station, and it looks like it's just going to be over here towards the left. Okay, cool, we can work with that. I'm actually tempted to go a bit further up still. And it looks like we've got a few different potential routes to be able to do that, but at the very least we want to go ahead and drop off a whole heap of our equipment before we try and explore this place further, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. I was tempted to leave, but yeah, knowing how large this place is now and the kind of potential gain that we can get from this, I think it's going to be worth us spending a bit of time and a bit of our own resources here. So let's go ahead. I am going to do some sorting. It's going to take me a moment or two. I'll be back as soon as I'm done. Okay, so we're dropping off a whole heap, which is going to give us a lot more weight and a lot more volume to deal with. We are in a little bit of pain still, so we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of codeine just to see if that will help with us, which does make us very hungry. As we know, that's how that works. We'll jump back inside for a moment and we'll look at having that pesto pasta that we have here, using our heat pack to go ahead and heat that back on up. And we'll go ahead and eat that, and probably look at eating both of those as well. Still hungry after that, and our pain actually did go up for a little bit, so let's go open up our dessert pack and see what we can eat inside of there. We'll start off with the chocolate candy, okay, dehydrated fruit, and we're satisfied after that. We'll take the rest of those, and the accessories pack can probably stay. It's got some good things for us, but I think we'll be okay without it. I'm tempted just to have one gummy vitamin before we decide to leave the rest behind. But yeah, we are going to be leaving the rest of everything else there behind. I did want to try and see if we could flick through these books, and it looks like we can flick through them now, so we'll just see if any of them are going to be useful to us or not. It looks like a few of them aren't going to have any use at all. Actually, you know what? Most of them. Literally, only one of those books is going to be of use to us, so yeah, we'll drop that off. We're going to drop the Purifier Smart Shot off as well, because yeah, we're going to do more mutating before we try and actually use that. And I kind of do want to make a note on the map here, just in case it's like heaps of episodes afterwards that we actually make it back to this point. I'm going to say equipment drop right here, because that's where our equipment has been dropped. Yes, and Dusk, we are going to continue on. And you know what? We'll go ahead and open up a few of these. Yeah, okay. And peek on up. Peek? No? Okay. Ooh, okay, we can't peek up. But we can go up. So let's do that. We hear swish as we move on through here. So, for the most part, we should be safe. From what we've seen, we haven't encountered any turrets, but that's not always the case, so we can't travel blindly. Hi, bio-operator. How's it going? So let's go ahead and wield our laser rifle, which we're getting better at doing, and we're going to have a look at taking a nice precise shot at you. Do we want to take an automatic shot? Yeah, sure, why not? But we'll do that at 100% if we can. Fantastic. Nice. Just go ahead and burn our way through you, and we'll go ahead and wear that yet again. Just zooming in, we'll smash your corpse, and let's see. You have an entrenching tool, that's good. We left ours behind. We'll take the pepper tuna and the military ID card. Yeah, you can go ahead and keep the rest of your stuff there. Oh, okay. Something about another stack trace. That's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and ignore that for now. Hope that we're going to be okay to continue. I haven't actually updated since the last episode, but I think we'll still encounter some things like that along the way as we continue our travels throughout this massive space. I am wanting to try and see if we can find a door back up to the top. Okay, zombie technician. Or at the very least, a staircase to get us up another level. So let's see what we can find, huh? And as always, very interested in notes like that because, well, they could be exactly what we're looking for. More good stuff. In this case, though, unfortunately, they are not. But we do have 2 glass flasks of purifier down there. Purifier I'm willing to take, and obviously serums I'm also willing to take. But just regular mutagen, that's nothing to write home about, so we won't be worrying about that. But serums, yes, we shall be taking the slime serum. Wonderful. Okay, moving through here, we have yet another feline serum. Okay. Over here, mouse and spider. We could not step into the electrical crackle. That's dangerous. Okay. Well, now we know that there is some crackle action going on in here, and it's probably because of that generator not working properly. I think we should be able to climb over this before we get sparked. Oh boy. Oh, yes, we are going to stop that and just get the heck out of there so that we don't continue to get electrocuted. I feel like that's a swell idea. Okay, yeah, more compound delivery stuff, which is very blah. But serums are always welcome. So we'll go ahead and collect them as we do. Another lab journal. It's good to see that. It means that there is still a chance that we could find some other good things. Applications and findings. I'm pretty sure we've... Oh, there we go. We've got a new one just across the way here. Fantastic. Well, you couldn't even see that it was there, so it's good that we check these things from time to time. What did we have down here? Feline serum. Nice. Over here, we have the purifier. There is slime serum, but there's also another journal, which could have any number of good things inside of that. Heat Drain Bionic did something then. Let's just have a look and see what that was. Comes back online. Oh, of course, the EMP threw it off, but we can see that this book is going to teach us how to make pretty much the same mutagens that we know how to make already, by the looks of things. So I don't think there's anything new in that. We'll take it because it says there's recipes that we don't know yet. There are things that we haven't made in there, but I'm pretty sure that those are all things that we know how to make. So unfortunate, but not the end of the world for us. We'll still have a look at things, obviously. We've got Purifier Serum over here. Nice. And some Troglodyte Serum, which we will also take. Not literally take, but we will take. And we'll just see what else we have in this space. It's been pretty good to us so far with stuff and things. We've got Beast Serum over here. Very nice. So yeah, I guess serums can hide beneath things. Generally, we were seeing them on the surface, but I guess it's good to know that they're out here. We could always just put serums on as like our watched item, I guess, and they just kind of walk over here and we just automatically pick up anything that's a serum. that's one way to do it. Just roll with the auto pickup. We'll just keep on moving through for now, Dusk, trying to make our way towards the outsides of these, this central lab. But yeah, with what y'all have been saying, it sounds like this thing might be absolutely monumentally massive, and it seems like we might have a bit of that happening throughout here. So we'll try to avoid that if we can, and try to find another way out and around all of that madness. Heading down for now. We have a manhack to the south. I see. And it goes ahead and slices our backpack. You bastard. We managed to poison it somehow still. It seems like the possibility to poison machines is still pretty high. We won't use our claws here. We'll just go ahead and absorb some warmth from you, getting some power back. And we'll not save and quit, but rather we'll just smash what remains of your body. Looks like you've been locked in there for a while. Turned some time ago. And that is a very empty bathroom. Nope. There are things in there. We're just blind to it. And more flooding. And manhacks. Okay, alright. Well, let's get ready for you. And you. And, ooh, hits our right leg. And you actually got us bleeding. What a bastard. Alright, bionic claws, let's get them out. And we will get slashing at them. Okay, that's good. Our legs don't have as much protection on anymore because we did take our greaves off. But we're still very good at catching our enemies' attacks and making use of them. What do we have? Okay, well you can't pull my claws from me, so you can try. And manhack. Come on, make your way back. Try again. No. It's trying to get through our armor, and it's struggling. Just gonna go ahead and put those claws back for now. Anything useful on you? X-Acto knife, and that's it. Okay. We're a little tired at this stage, so we should probably think about sleeping soon. But that can wait. Let's deal with this lot first. Oh, you're gonna hide in a box. That's super cute. Super, super cute. But, yeah, not cute enough. And some pliers. Well, we have an ice axe that we can use to ply these things on and open. Oil Enthusiast's Handbook. We've already flicked through that before, so we don't need to worry about it. And we're just got a sling pack up the top. Okay. So volume isn't so much a concern for us at this stage. Time and time again, it is turning out to be weight. Yeah, we're just not as good at carrying a whole heap as we once were. Okay, well, if we wanted to install bionics, we do have the possibility to do so here. I don't think we have any with us that we are really seriously considering. Let's just continue south for now. I am getting maybe a little too nonchalant with a lot of the rooms. Let's go get our claws back out. Yeah, we don't need to do anything else, do you? Yeah, I think I'd like to see more rooms with no turrets in before we stop doing our little peek again for a bit. I could probably just do with leaving our claws out for now. With the amount of times we've needed to pop them back out. We'll quickly check these tables, see if there's anything worthwhile. And obviously kill any scientists in our way. The goo canister will go ahead and take along with the tramadol. And with two scientists once standing in our way, they are no longer. And we do see a computer up to the north of us, which we might be able to do something with. What do we have here? Chemical reference classified and some super glue. Always useful, so we'll take it. Looking up here, sponges, and that's about that. That looks like that might be, yes, some good old samples. Unlock, please, if you would be so kind. Thank you. Very, very courteous of you. What do we have in here? Cattle serum, ursine serum, and just some mutagenic serum. Okay. Ooh. Well, we've got some slamming going on in there, and really nothing that we're too interested in. And it looks like this is the furthest east we can go at this stage. We still haven't found a single staircase back up yet, which is interesting. Let's just start to work our way back for now. And I think I want to go over here to the west. Okay. And down here. Alright. A scientist and... oh, a manager that we don't need to worry about right now. Now, who killed who here, I wonder? We'll ignore the manhack for now. Sure, we'll go ahead and wait. Antibiotics. Sure, we'll take some. Just for the moment. Have a look and see if there's anything in here. No, and we'll have a peek. Nothing worthwhile. Continuing to the west, let's see what is awaiting us. It's a bit of a dungeon crawl today by the looks of things. And what do we have? Prisoner containment. We're not going to worry about prisoner containment. Just because there really isn't that much exciting in there. Wasn't anticipating you. A barracks we will still say yes to because, well, there's the potential for martial arts and there's the potential for good weapons. And we have a C4 hack. That is very bad. We need to start running. Okay, so the C4 hack is obviously hostile towards us. We could try to destroy it, but the idea of that just going off, that's not appealing to me. So we're going to let that just chill down there. The risk versus reward, just not worth it. And sure enough, this is a room that should have had a turret in, so it's good to know that the lab's systems are offline. Seemingly so. Okay, well with that, I think we're going to start trying to head south. Down this way here. Yeah, there's a lot of activity happening over that space. You all smashed your way through. I'm incredibly proud of you all. Let's see, did you have anything interesting? Not really. The cash card is a maybe on the scientist. $400 ain't, you know, it's still potentially useful. Keep those claws out. What do we have? Prisoner containment. We will pass you on by. I mean, there's a chance that there could be something in there. Lots and lots of shocky boys. We'll let the skitterbots get close, or not. They don't seem to be that interested. Okay, well, I'm not concerned about the skitterbots if they're not concerned about me. I just want to see what they have. 200 copper wire and a beaker. I see. Well, I kind of do want to make our way around that way, so I guess we'll get a little bit closer to that. They seem to be more interested with the creatures on the other side of the glass, and we'll let them continue to be interested in that. Hello, security. Anything? First aid kit, pretty damaged though. And yeah, that's that for this area. Okay, well, I guess this little southern offshoot doesn't really lead to all that much. I guess we're gonna have to come back up here towards the north. I guess, how close to the surface are we? We're still quite a few levels down. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna find a way up around here, or so it would seem. Most of the time, there are a number of options when it comes to traveling up and down and around. I guess we're just gonna go this way for now. Well, hi there. That is, yep. I didn't mean to open that again. That's not good. Yep. We'll just, let you keep on rolling over there. And we're gonna move away. We're gonna try to move away to get out of there, just like so. Get out of your hair and just continue on towards the north then. Yeah. I mean, we are still getting something out of this place so far. We've got lots of different serums, and the chance is always there that we're going to find one of the research books that we need. Although, my patience will only last for so long. We've certainly found a few ways down. ignore the footsteps, please. Let's see what we got. Some bandages. We'll take a few. Not that we need to use them very often. And we'll just continue on past these horrors. Leave them to themselves. And looks like we're gonna have to deal with some blobs. That's okay, we can do that. I think we were accidentally trying to pick some of them up, as one does, so we'll be sure to just drop them all back down. So, where are you? Blob globs, there you are. We can access those easily enough should we need to in the future. I think this is a centrifuge. It is. Well, no blood to analyze at the moment. Is that just by itself? It is. Interesting that there's an auto dock here, just in this little, bedroom. Just for like self-use, I guess. Maybe. Okay, well, we're still in a very foul mood. I think it is it's staying with us for the time being. The memory of our intercom friend. Oh, you died very quickly. Ignore those footsteps for now. Let's see who is still alive in here. Ah, just you, huh? 2 of you. Make very quick work of them and just see if they have things like science ID cards. The copper wire is kind of useful, but I'm not going to be super into that at the moment. We've got some purifier down there. I feel like we have enough of that at the moment, and there's a lab journal up there that we have already had access to. So, nothing cool. Ignore the manhack. Ignore, let it murder itself if it comes towards us. There we go. And advanced electronics and some more cash. I don't think we're likely to find anything super good in those boxes because we really are just looking for lab journals and stuff like that at the moment. So finding them in those boxes is quite unlikely. We're looking more for bedrooms and things like that. Let's continue on towards the north for now. Yep, thought it might be you. Damn, that's unfortunate. We'll actually just ignore you for the time being. And we will definitely ignore you. So that's something for us to be wary of in these spaces, is that those Talon drones, there's quite a few of them around. So, yeah, we'll have to be at least a little bit cautious while we're moving through. Popular mechanics, and that's it. Hello, Migo. Ah, we do have a lab journal in here, but not one that we need. There's an old smoking pipe. Interesting. And a bit of something in here. Smashed glass. Can't see where that leads to. And what are you? Good old samples. Yes, please. Unlock if you would. Thank you, dear. And what do we have in here? Purifier. We've just got a very, very large amount of serums. We can really mutate for days now. Bedrooms are unlikely to have anything we need. Oh, you smashed straight through that glass. I'm rather impressed. Well, not seeing a way up yet, folks. I think that's rather unlikely at this stage. Seemingly so. We can just continue on in one direction for quite a while. As you can see, it's, we can go very, very far. We're actually going quite far from where our stuff is. I don't want to go too far. Ah, Chimera. Best practices. Let's go ahead and have a read of you. There we go. And let's see. Yes, so what are you going to teach us? How to make the Chimera mutagen and the Chimera serum, which I don't think we knew how to make. We found a Chimera serum at the end of a lab, but that was it. And a lab journal we already have. Unfortunate, but this is kind of what we're here for. Lab journals like that. And we're finding them, so it means that all of this so far has been worthwhile. Oh boy, hi. Wow, for a skitterbot you've killed quite a few of them. Are you the only thing that's in here? Nope, there's many skitterbots and manhacks and other things. Right, we'll keep that in mind as we continue on. Aha, what do we have here? Library? Yes. Okay, I had a feeling in my bones that a library was on its way. So, anything of use? Okay, a guide to home distillation. Probably not what we are after. Okay, internal combustion fundamentals. Let's just have a quick flick through that. And it is potentially good. We can actually learn from it. Okay, well, I'll be damned. And what about here? Knife Fighter's Notes. We already have you. Nothing here. And the first responder handbooks aren't going to help us. Well, unfortunate. Nothing really here for us. We'll just double check here, but I'm pretty sure this is just the bathroom. That it is. And nothing, wildly useful there either. So, I suppose we're going to have to go through all of that mess. Yeah. Alright, well, let's get ready for it. Try and deal with it one thing at a time if we can. Just back up away from the door. Head on back. Okay, so it looks like it's mostly the skitterbots, which are locked in place at the moment. So, yeah, we'll ignore them because I don't think they can actually get through. Just destroy these bodies, and we'll see if they have anything useful. That's potentially useful. A short sledgehammer. That's new. Or new to me at least. And I feel like we're going too far north yet again. Yep. Very far away, and we got zapped in the torso. Where did you come from, huh? You found a way through somehow. If you've found a way, others will. So we'll keep that in mind. Hello, friend. Okay. Two of you. Well, thankfully we can kill them pretty fast, even though we do take a bit of damage to our torso. Yeah. Manageable. No books. Continue to the north. I only want to continue for so far, really. Ah, and that's the end. Prisoner containment. Well, I feel like at this stage, we haven't found another way up. It's going to be pretty rare if we do find one. Is there any other path that we can walk down? No, it's just like a very long, straight lab here now. So we're going to be doing a bit of backtracking, unfortunately. Just to try and get back to where we were before. We could always try and just take one of the staircases down. We just haven't seen one of those for quite a long time. Ignore that Migo, it means nothing to us. No threat, not anymore. Not behind those walls. Hello, friend. You just do your thing, and... Yep. Shot reflect off the torso. I was looking at that room cautiously. It was a bad room. It was a very bad room. We don't go into that room for a reason. Now we know. Okay, wow. That's a lot of skitterbots. And we have a way down, which we're probably going to take. Can I make it there in time? Yes, we can. We'll do a quick peek. Interesting. We will make it down here, and we'll try and fight them one by one, if we can. Slashing as we do. Damn torso's getting hit pretty hard here. Well, I think a nice rest might be in order after all of that. Many broken skitterbots and a scientist beneath it all. Some chairs which we might be able to sleep on, but a nice bed wouldn't go amiss. There we go. That might be exactly what the doctor ordered. Looks like most of this area hasn't been dug out properly. Or it's collapsed, one of the two. Ah, come on. The skitterbots are more trouble than they're worth. Okay, that bleeding will stop before long, thanks to our regeneration. We'll go ahead and hold ourselves up in here. Smash this light so that it's nice and... yeah. Just nice and nice. And we'll go ahead and just do a little bit of work on our torso. So we will use some antiseptic, which we don't have any. I was sure that we'd left some on us, but I guess we didn't. So we will just bandage our torso for now. Our arm should still be bandaged, but it isn't. That's okay. Probably took a little bit of extra damage there. Okay, and everything else should be fine. We are going to attempt to sleep. Yes, we will not set an alarm. We heard a horrified scream. Okay, yeah, we'll stop trying to sleep for now, and we'll just go ahead and plug up our ears. Just kind of try to tuck ourselves in here, attempting to sleep. Time is slowly rolling by with us tossing and turning. We'll continue to toss and turn until we fall asleep. Eventually sleep will take us. It might be an hour from now, it might be even longer, but eventually it will arrive. Once it does, we'll continue on until we awake, and just like that, we finally find some slumber. Well, we finally awake, and we are fully recovered after that. Sounds like things are still nice and drippy down here. We are very hungry and we are thirsty. Let's go ahead and have our lemon pepper tuna. We did get kind of warned that we should be eating more calorie dense food. I mean, we're trying here. We're having MREs and generally they're pretty good for us, all things considered. So yeah, I don't know why it doesn't consider us really taking that seriously, because we are. We're still very hungry apparently. We'll just have some water to drink. We're satisfied now? Okay, sure. We'll have a little bit more water. Okay. Alright, let's take the dessert pack and the glass flask purifier. No idea why that's on the ground, but Sure. Okay, so we came down here. Okay. My memory is so short today. I was just like, hang on, that's a staircase up. Of course it is, Rycon. Of course it is. Now, we are in a different area, completely separate from this, area. I'm wondering if we can find a way out this way. I don't think we can. So we might have to actually go back up to try and see if we can come back down over that side. Yeah, at least for the time being. Let's do that and, see if we can find another way here. We'll go and bring our claws back out. Wait, what? Did we just activate then deactivate them? I think we did. That's fine. So we'll try and go south from here. Try to, and probably forget some very dangerous areas at the same time. We are forgetful, so these things will happen. We seem to be safe, so let's continue on for now. Ignoring that big lot. And, we just have just some regular friends. We hear some plops. Yeah, dangerously close. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and ignore them for now. We probably don't have to worry about this other group. There is another staircase down here, but I still feel like that's going to take us into, this other lab, which you don't exactly want. Alright, looks like there's a bit of fun happening down here. We'll try to get out of this if we can. Our survivor backpack's getting a little ripped, more than I would like. So we might have to do a little bit of surgery on that before too long. And we are back in familiar territory. So let's just take a moment. Go ahead and put those back away, and let's just have a look at that tailor's kit and see what we can do. That's a scalpel. We do not want to be using that right now. Okay, so to repair this, what are we going to need? We're going to need leather patches and rags. Okay, both of those we can get. We just need to get to a military barracks. So, yeah, we'll certainly consider that. Alright, so that's going to take us back out. Yes, fantastic. Alright, and there's our stuff. We made it back out. Okay, so was there a barracks nearby? There probably was. Can I remember where that barracks is? I'm not sure. I mean, I would like to repair this stuff, but I think we might have to go without for now. So, how much is this going to weigh us down, and what can we actually get away with leaving behind? Well, it's going to take a little bit of inventory management here. We're going to go ahead and start by having our inventory on this side, and then taking things like the grenades, for example. And then we're going to have a look at grabbing the different serums. Now, a lot of these we're probably not going to take, so we could be a little bit more picky with what we actually want, what we're going to use, like cattle. Probably unlikely to use that. Fish, probably the same thing there. Slime is a maybe. Spider, we're not going to touch that. Ursine, same thing there. So we're just going to go through and grab the serums that I'm relatively sure that we can still get some use out of. Mutagenic serum, we're probably not going to touch. So yeah, we'll just go like that for now. The layered Kevlar, I don't think that can help us right now. The plutonium fuel cells most certainly can. And the long string, we can really get that from anywhere. Same thing with the suppressor. That's easy enough for us to make. We're going to go ahead and pick up all of these drugs that we dropped down on the ground. Infrared goggles. And then, yeah, we're still looking pretty good in terms of our weight. We want to take our entrenching tool back, the firearm repair kit, the misc repair kit, and we're still good. So at that point, what ammunition is actually going to be useful to us? This, these rounds here will be, and they're pretty rare as well. And then finally, the lore. The lore is too much. Okay, we were pushing things, so looks like we're probably going to have to go without that for now. And looking at our weight, whereabouts are you stacked in here? Packed lore. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So, we are no longer burdened, and we're going to have a chance to walk on back, and yeah, it's going to be quite a walk. We did get a fair amount of resources from this, and you know what? Yeah, we can have maybe that chocolate bar for now. Ah, fantastic. Feeling very satisfied. Unfortunately, still feeling not great. That's going to stick with us for a decent while, I think. It's going to take quite a bit for that to dissipate. But for now, we are going to be making our way back towards the hub. That is where our toad is. We're going to want to try and use that to get back to our base. We're hearing lots of emergencies going on. No current emergencies. And it does sound like there are either some turrets or at least some of those robots active at the moment. This is the corner that we're looking for. That's going to take us north, and then after these next few turns, we are pretty much good to go. That creek we're just going to ignore. It's not causing us any trouble, so we won't cause it any. And after this last left, it's a straight shot for a very long time. A very long time, a good amount of time. Yeah, all the way back up here, then left, leading us back towards the hub. And so, Legionnaires, I will see you once we arrive back at the hub. And here we are. Oh boy, that was quite the walk. But we've made it back, and we're going to go ahead and deactivate this MP3 player that we were listening to. I was just trying to improve our mood a little bit. The music did help with that. But overall, we're still feeling pretty average. However, we're back in this place now, back in the hub. And we've already spotted a survivor down here. Who is that survivor? That survivor is the head of security, Rourke, who is still alive. Yes, they are. Just standing over the pulped corpse of Emmanuel Solomon. Let's try to avoid him if we can. We're going to make our way towards the staircase and then clamber up towards the upper levels. Obviously another one of the soldiers was there as well. Up we go. Now, there is a chance that there are still things that we could potentially use here in the hub. We saw a whole heap of stuff downstairs. However, I feel like we've taken a lot from these people already. I know that's rich, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe we do leave them as they are. They've got a lot of dead to sort through. And I believe, yeah, we're not going to go up those staircases. We're just going to go up here. Yeah. We're going to be leaving. Use those elevator controls. We're back up here. Back on the surface. There's Ginny. Like nothing ever happened. Let's call out to her. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. It's not late, it's not early. Let's see.
Hey, it's good to see you around. Is there anything that I can help you with? No, I'm okay. I don't have any jobs. You, look out for yourself out there. I will. Is there anything else going on? Anything at all? I just came back from a job. Trying to rest for a short while. Right. Well, I'm gonna get going. I'll see you around, Ginny. Take care.
And just like that, we will leave. And we will not save and quit. That does keep popping up rather easily. I'm going to jump back in this thing. And we are going to reverse the toad on out of here. And just like that, we can see that we've already left something behind. So let's just go and check on that. Okay, we want both of those things. Yes. The binoculars are also helpful. And actually, before we hit the road, we are going to put a quick save in here just in case that we, run into any issues. The only other thing that I'm thinking is, I am wanting to make a new vehicle for us, and using the toad as a base probably isn't actually the best thing because we want to have our vehicle hardy as hell. And so using a military vehicle would actually be better for us. The question is though, the only other military vehicle we have is the one that's down here. We could try and take that thing apart, but I don't think that would help us out all that much. Let's just check our notes and all the rest real quick, just to see. Esports car, and yeah, one of the lab entries. I don't think we've marked any others. There is a strong chance there would be something down here in West Windsor. We don't want to leave our vehicle behind, but we might be able to make something called a tow cable. Not exactly easy to make, and it's something that we might actually have to return to our base to be able to do, but we can consider it, maybe. Yeah. Or alternatively, we could take everything that we want out of the toad, batteries included. Yeah, I suppose we'll see. I think for now, I do want to head over towards West Windsor, just so we can scout the town out again, to see if we can discover anything that is hardy, and yeah, hardy in the military sense. Because unfortunately, our toad really isn't that rigid. It's very, very lightweight, which makes it nice for when it comes to floating. I think we'd still be able to get, even a heavy vehicle, I think we'd be able to get floating, given enough oomph, enough flotation devices, we'd be able to get it floating just fine. But yeah, I think the toad is a little too lightweight for us to have, going long term. And looks like we have ourselves something of a horde down there. We do have wandering hordes turned on. We haven't seen too many of them, and it looks like a moose is absolutely annihilating a whole heap of zombies, which is cool. Yeah, we've got 3 lots of them that we're seeing now, and I had turned them off for a little while, the ability to see them. They were still out there, but yeah, I think we're just going to try and see if we can navigate the town, trying not to ram into things where possible. We might have to do some pretty serious fighting. I guess we'll see how that goes. But yeah, ideally, we are looking for... What did we collide with there? Just ran over something, I think, rather. Okay, we're going to have to go ahead and spin around up this way here. Let's keep the toad moving. And we've got ourselves a shocker. That's not so good for us. Now, I do remember seeing a whole heap of military vehicles up here. So maybe, yeah, we want to probably hang a right here. What are you fighting? Oh, you're fighting the Hornet. That's fine. You fight the Murder Hornets. We'll just go ahead and... just ever so slightly ding the car. Just slightly. It's okay. The toad shall live to fight yet another. Okay, that's alright. We made it through. So now at this stage, we just need to try and head up along the kind of northeast side of the town, which is going to be a lot safer for us, and then investigate, yeah, where all of those military vehicles were. Okay. Maybe easier said than done. Alright. Oh yeah, we can see that there are a lot of roaming hordes around, and we can see those because of our binoculars. We can see them off in the distance, as obviously, you know, Dusk can see a lot further than we can. Just looking, you know, horizontally across the rest of the world. We are just observing things from this kind of top-down view still. Okay, pretty much a straight shot at this stage, I think. Let's stay on a relatively straight trajectory as we make our way through, and oh boy, do I want to try and just ram through that? I don't think we do. No. We're gonna go ahead and slow down. This is the kind of scenario where I'm thinking maybe we should try and use some of those grenades that we've been saving up. But at the same time, I know Dusk likes to stretch her legs, and this might be one of those stretching times. We're going to go ahead and close that door behind us. We're going to go ahead and pop those bionic claws out. We're going to wait for our enemy to approach. And we're going to start to clear the way. Zombie children included. Lashing out as we do. The scream drawing more towards us. Oh, hit in the eyes. Blood starts to pour into our vision. But quickly, Dusk clears it, slashing a child in two as we do. Another group moves towards us, tearing part of our clothing with a claw. A bite to our right arm, our head still bleeding, but our wound slowly begins to heal as we continue to fight. Silencing a screamer, pummeling a firefighter, and then waiting as one of the more dangerous ones approach. Still bleeding from the head, we march forwards. With a solid hook, we knock it to the ground and then tear the jaws apart. This wandering horde has been dealt with, and that wound in our head might just need a little bit of a bandage. There we go. We managed to stop the bleeding. And seeing as we did take care of quite a few here, I think it's probably worth us just walking through and just slashing them to pieces as we do. Just working through them one by one. Anyone else in the area, or anything living or dead, would have been moving towards us. Now that's a nice clear path for our toad to take. And so we shall. Clearing the way. Let's see. Yep, just continue on down, and I do think we have another group that's further over towards the west that we might encounter, but we might be able to make it around them. Let's see how we're looking. No, it's pretty much a straight shot now. Okay, well, it's just past the substation here from memory, and oh boy, that shocker does not look like it's going to be fun. Let's see. They should be. There they are. So, the question is going to be, can we get any of these Humvees working? And if we can't, will we be able to tow it on out of here? Let's go and stop this vehicle for now. We'll stop driving. If that shocker looks like it's going to be following us, we will just shoot it. No, we seem to be okay, but we are getting a bit of pain from the sunlight. I don't think that we have our telescoping umbrella with us. No, we don't. However, we probably have it somewhere in the vehicle here, so let's just do a quick all-around search for, there it is, the umbrella. Okay, we'll go ahead and wield that device. Not happy with the amount of damage everything there has been taking. Ugh. We will definitely try and do something about that. But first of all, it's umbrella time. Okay, so, vehicle, how are you looking? Okay, you're lacking wheels, but you have diesel, you have battery, okay, alright. Now, what is this one in the center here? This is a mechanized infantry carrier. It has wheels, but it doesn't have a battery, and it will need fuel. Okay, so, we can either take the wheels off this. What I think is going to be easier, this also has wheels as well. Nice. I'm tempted to take the parts of them, but I think that might be asking a little bit much. We're just going to go ahead and clear the path along this one here, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get this thing out of here. This, mechanized infantry carrier. Let's just have a look at the outsides. So it is military composite armor. There's a fair bit of it that seems to be missing, but it's kind of semi-intact. Yeah, not bad. Kind of workable, possibly. So yeah, I think moving the wheels was going to be more effort than just getting a new battery in this and getting some fuel in it as well. However, we are going to need a rubber hose to be able to do this, and let's see. Also going to need to remove this battery as well. We're going to just get our vehicle a little bit closer. Some heating elements there. Oh, it's because I did some welding in the past. Okay. Awesome making of vehicle welding units and all the rest. Okay, let's just go nice and slowly towards here. We'll try and get most of our items nice and close. And we'll go and stop just there. Alright, Toad. We will jump on out of you. Alright, and you know what? Let's get some music going. I feel like we're safe enough to be able to listen to some of that in here. We have a little bit of battery left. It'll help our focus stay up. And we're going to have a look at this vehicle first of all. And we're going to try and remove the battery. So let's see where that battery might be. It's over here, and it's actually looking all right. It's going to take 25 seconds for us to remove it, nice and easy. And then comes the fuel. So I'm going to take a wild hope that we have a rubber hose in here somewhere, because that would be responsible. But is it likely? No, it would seem not. Okay, so siphoning, unless we have one on us, because most of the time we do, this time we don't. Well, look at us, so prepared. So at the very least we've got that done. Now, we can't remove the tanks with the fuel in them, I think, which kind of makes sense, because I mean, maybe we can. Maybe it's the installing that we can't do. Let's see. We're listening to vocals. Okay, what do we have there? We have a 60-litre tank of diesel. So maybe we can do it this way, actually. Yeah, we're not going to be able to... We can just fill, I think. So if you go to that and then go fill, let's do the 10-litre tank here, which isn't a very large tank, but all the same, it should work. Ooh, apparently it doesn't like this very much. We're going to use that one there. And just like that, we have 62% diesel in this sucker. There is an external tank on there. One of them is draining, the other one is looking good. The car battery currently has 0 charge, so we'll go ahead and remove that. If we can find where that battery is, there it is. We shall remove you. The engine is also faulty, so we'll need to try and see if we can do something there as well. Sweetness. Okay, we're going to go ahead and install, hopefully, the right battery. But you never know with this, so we'll go ahead and just drag that battery away. We want nothing to do with that battery, thank you. And we'll have a look at getting that here now. Truck alternator, car battery, 25 seconds, and there we go. So, is it going to work? Let's just have a look and see what's wrong with the engine. Okay, faulty glow plugs. Alright, we just need a glow plug to be able to do that. Now, I wonder if we take one of the engines out of here, if we'd be able to take, say, the glow plugs out? I don't know. We're not going to be able to take the engine out easily. And plus, I think this is a different type of engine as well. Yeah. So, yeah. I think this thing's going to work. We've got enough fuel. It's more the it's more the battery that's an issue. So let's try and see if we can get this thing started first of all. Fails to start, that's okay. What is the temperature at the moment? It's autumn, so it's going to have trouble. Let's just have a look. Batteries at 12%. Come on. We're still okay. Hey, there we go. That's what we want, Dusk. That's what we want. We're going to go ahead and let go of the controls. And, yeah. It's just working now. That's brilliant. At this stage, I think the best thing for us to do is probably take parts of the Toad that we want to take back with us. I don't know how much we can fit in these little storage units here. Let's just see. What size are those? Oh, they're boxes with recharging stations attached to them. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of organizing on my behalf, so we'll see if this is something that we're actually going to be able to do. Because yeah, we're pretty much going to be moving everything out of the Toad, and that includes batteries and solar panels. Yeah, taking them off shouldn't require too much, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff that we're going to be moving out of this thing. So let's go get rid of our filter first of all. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to move, and we might not be able to fit everything in here. Oh boy. Are we moving? No, we're not. I'm going to put a quick save in just before we do this. And yeah, there's something here that's stopping us from moving. That's fine. We'll just go through the lot, work our way through, just like so. Now, we've got most of that on the square just beneath us. We cannot haul inside vehicles. That's unfortunate. But we can pile most of the things that we have here just on that square there. So we'll move them through like so. Moving most of the stuff. We cannot pick up a liquid, so yeah. It was the spiced mead that was causing us issues there this time. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and advance time at this stage now. We're going to try and get as much as we can on out of this thing. Well, we've managed to take out the electric motor. The 4 solar panels are regular, and we've got our upgraded solar panels as well as our turret mount that we've managed to take off this thing. Unfortunately, the large storage batteries aren't going to come out, which sucks because obviously they're fully charged. There's a strong chance we're going to come back down here to get all of this material that we have on these Humvees, because there's a whole heap of really good composite armor and all the rest. But I think for now, getting this vehicle back to home is probably going to be the best thing for us. We've been charging up the battery. We're looking pretty good at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing off for the time being, because I think we should be able to turn it back on without too much trouble. So we'll go ahead and stop driving just for now. And you know what? We can probably stop wielding the umbrella. And we're just going to go ahead and grab this slot here. Now, we probably can get this installed. So we're going to go ahead and drag it over nice and close, and then we're going to have a look and see whether or not that's going to be possible. Obviously, I think we're probably going to need light for most of it, but let's see. The roof is a little damaged, but we should be able to, yeah, install an upgraded solar panel here. So that's what we're going to do. It doesn't require any special tools. It just requires us to clamber on top of the roof and then a little bit of time to affix it. So Dusk, that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh. Although we can hear some footsteps, we will stop interacting. Footsteps from up here. Whose footsteps? Interesting. Hello? There's someone out there. Ah, it's a deer. Okay, well, deer, you keep doing your thing there, and we'll keep doing our thing, so let's see. We'll go back onto the roof here, upgrade a solar panel. It's going to take 54 minutes for us to get that on, which is a fair while. Looks like we can get a storage battery on here as well, which is nice. That's an extra bit of capacity that I didn't think that we had access to. So yeah, that's good. And we're also going to look at installing the large electric motor, just so that we have 2 different options to power this thing. Yeah. Alright, so for now, I think we are going to spend a little bit of extra time getting those things on there. So it's going to take an hour or two to at least get a few on there. But hey, it actually remembered our progress. How nice is that? And we need a few more solar cells for us to be able to repair it. It's just going to be a little damaged, which is unfortunate. Looks like the rest of it should be okay though. So Dusk, you keep doing your thing and we'll check back in with you before long. Well, we do have the solar panels on here, but we can see that we need Mechanics 8 for extra engines, and we don't have Mechanics 8, it would seem. I thought we had 10 in Mechanics, but no. Our Mechanics is at, let's see, any moment now. It should be in, 7. Okay, so we need to do some reading with that. There is a storage battery here somewhere though, and I think it's probably amongst, the stuff that we have here. We're not going to be able to install it because it's just too heavy, but for the most part, everything else we can have a look at getting stuck in here. We should probably get that turret mount on here before we try and drive away. And ideally, we would do a little bit to fix this thing up, but we would be using our acetylene torch to do that. We are actually missing one of the wheels here in the center by the looks of things. So yeah, I'd like to be able to come back here and to be able to just get a whole suite of stuff, but it's going to take a little bit of time. And so I think returning back to our home to get everything that is connected to our home unit and, well, connecting it to this is going to be our first step to making this new vehicle exactly what we want. And I don't know if we have a name for it yet. We obviously have the Toad, but yeah, we're going to need a name for this vehicle as well. Right now it's just Mech, the mechanized infantry carrier, but yeah, we'll be sure to upgrade it into something proper. But for now, Dusk, this is where we're going to be wrapping things up for today. We've made it out here to this vehicle, made it away from the lab for the time being. This is the skeleton from which we will build our new ark that will carry us to the south, past that island prison, and hopefully to the other side of this lake. And from there, we're just going to continue on being the nomad that Dusk now is, belonging to no one, but perhaps the road. Thank you for joining me for another episode. Consider leaving a like or a comment to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.